Hello and welcome everyone. Today we will discuss about the perspective projections and the terminology used in perspective projections. Let's start about the perspective projection. Perspective projection. Perspective projections are those projections which we sees in three-dimensional, but after seeing the object we draw that three-dimensional picture in two-dimensional plane is called perspective projection. Perspective projections are of three types: one point perspective, two point perspective, and three point perspective. In one point perspective, all the length, width, and height of the object meet at a point, and in two point perspective all the dimension line like length, width, and height of the object meet at 2 points. In three point perspective all the dimension line of the object meet at 3 points. These are the perspective views of the object. There are some examples of perspective projections. As you can see, a railway track. A railway track is showing that all the lines, all the dimension line is meeting at a point, and a track ends at a point. This is one point perspective. Another picture of it is a picture of a road where all the dimension lines, all the lines are meeting at a point. This is also a one point perspective. These are the basic example of the perspective projection, one point perspective projection. There are basic terminologies which we use in perspective projections. There are few terminologies like station point, picture plane, horizontal plane, ground line, horizon line, cone of vision, vanishing point. Further, we will discuss about these terminologies. Here is a picture which shows all the terminologies. Okay, let me explain you about these terminologies. First one is station point. Station point is a point from where a person or an observer sees an object lying in front of him. This is object and this is a person or observer, and this point is called station point, from where observer can see the object. Next one is ground line. Ground line is a line on ground level. This is a ground plane where person is standing, or a ground, you can say a ground. This is called ground plane. And a line, this is ground line, where the picture plane. Okay, first of all I'll tell you about the picture plane. What is picture plane? A person is seeing the object. Here is observer and here is object. A person is seeing the object and the image is being formed at this level, and the image is forming here. Where the image formed, that level is called picture plane, or that plane is called picture plane. Okay, this is picture plane where the image is being formed. Okay, now come to the ground line or ground plane. This is ground plane where the picture plane and ground plane intersect each other and a line formed. That line is called the ground line. Next one is horizon plane. Horizon plane, this plane is horizon plane. A plane parallel to the ground plane is called the horizon plane, which is in front of the observer. Horizon, what is horizon? Firstly, you should know about the horizon. Horizon is a point where the sky and earth meet. That point is called horizon. And the plane where at the horizon point we assume is called the horizon plane. Next is horizon line, where the horizon plane and picture plane intersect each other and form a line. That line is called the horizon line. Next one is visual ray. Visual ray is a ray a person or observer is seeing an object. Here a person and here an object. The angle at an angle a person is seeing the object, and that line is called the visual ray. This is visual ray. Next is center of vision. This is okay. Center of vision. Center of vision is a point. This is center of vision. An observer is, it is the center of vision is at the level of observer eye. It is perpendicular to the picture plane. This point is called center of vision. Okay, center of vision. I hope you understood all the points very well. Next, okay, now we will discuss theoretically the technical terms used in perspective drawing. First is station point. It is the point from where the object looks the object. स्टेशन पॉइंट एक ऐसा पॉइंट है जहाँ से एक पर्सन किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को देखता है, खड़े होकर एक ऑब्जेक्ट को देखता है, उसे हम स्टेशन पॉइंट कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज पिक्चर प्लेन. एक ऑब्जर्वर जब किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को देखता है और देखने के बाद एक वर्चुअल प्लेन पे जब एक इमेज फॉर्म होती है, जहाँ वो इमेज फॉर्म होती है उसे हम पिक्चर प्लेन कहते हैं. ये एक वर्चुअल प्लेन होता है. इट इज़ द प्लेन in which picture of the object form. Like here, a person is standing here and the object is here, and the image is forming at this place, and this plane is called the picture plane. Next, horizontal plane, or HP. It is an imaginary horizontal plane at the level of the observer eye. It is above and parallel to GP and perpendicular to PP. हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन क्या है, और यू कैन कॉल इट हॉरिजन प्लेन. इट इज़ पैरेलल टू द ग्राउंड प्लेन. ग्राउंड प्लेन क्या है? जब हम ग्राउंड पे किसी प्लेन को एज्यूम करते हैं उसे हम ग्राउंड प्लेन कहते हैं. ग्राउंड के एकदम पैरेलल जब हम कोई प्लेन बनता है उसे हम हॉरिजन प्लेन कहते हैं. और जो हॉरिजन प्लेन और हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन है, और HP यू कैन कॉल, वो परपेंडिकुलर प्लेन जिस पे की इमेज फॉर्म होती है उसके परपेंडिकुलर होता है. सॉरी, परपेंडिकुलर प्लेन नहीं, पिक्चर प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर होता है. उसे हम हॉरिजन प्लेन और हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज ग्राउंड प्लेन. इफ़ सम प्लेन इज टेकन ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ, दिस इज़ कॉल्ड द ग्राउंड प्लेन. जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया, अगर हम ग्राउंड पे कोई प्लेन एज्यूम करते हैं तो हम उसे ग्राउंड प्लेन कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज ग्राउंड लाइन. दिस इज़ द लाइन ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ ग्राउंड प्लेन एंड द पिक्चर प्लेन. जिस पॉइंट पे पिक्चर प्लेन एंड द ग्राउंड प्लेन इंटरसेक्ट करते हैं और एक लाइन फॉर्म करते हैं उसे हम ग्राउंड लाइन कहते हैं. लाइक इफ दिस इज picture plane and this is ground plane, this whole is ground plane, and these two planes are intersecting at this point, and this point is called ground line, and this is ground plane and this is picture plane. And if a person is standing here and seeing object and this here is horizontal plane, this is horizontal plane. Okay, horizon line. This is such a line which start from observer eye and meet the picture plane after passing through the horizon plane. Okay, horizon line. This is horizon line. A spectator, a person, एक पर्सन यहाँ पे खड़ा है और यहाँ पे इमेज फॉर्म हो रही है. एक पर्सन यहाँ खड़ा है, इमेज वहाँ फॉर्म हो रही है, और यहाँ एक आई लेवल के सामने एक पॉइंट है, उसको हम वेनिशिंग पॉइंट, वो है सामने एक पॉइंट है, उस पॉइंट पे जब एक लाइन फॉर्म होती है हम उसको हॉरिजन लाइन कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट, कोन ऑफ विजन. कोन ऑफ विजन को हम कह सकते हैं द साइट, और कोन ऑफ विजन इज़ द एरिया ऑफ साइट और द एंगल ऑफ साइट. अगर कोई पर्सन कोई इमेज या कोई ऑब्जेक्ट देख रहा है विदाउट मूविंग हेड, जितने एरिया पे हम कोई भी चीज़ को देख सकते हैं उसे हम कोन ऑफ विजन कहते हैं. हियर यू कैन सी व्हाट इज़ कोन ऑफ विजन. if a person is sitting here and object is here, person can see at only this angle easily, and this angle is called the cone of vision. This is also cone of vision. The human body has natural horizontal and vertical areas which are used as reference point for our field of vision. तो एक इंसान का एक एरिया होता है जिसमें वो क्या है, किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को जिस एरिया के अंडर वो ऑब्जेक्ट्स को देख सकता है, उस एंगल को हम कोन ऑफ विजन कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज वेनिशिंग पॉइंट. This is the point at infinity where the length, breadth and the height of the object vanish. Okay, here is here is a spectator who is seeing the object and object is here. Okay, all the dimensioning on the lines like these lines will meet here and these lines will meet there, and these where the all the lines meet, those points are called vanishing point. All the points meet at vanishing point, like in one point perspective all the line meets at one point, in 2 point all the line meet at two different points, and in 3 point perspective all the lines meet at three different points. This is called the vanishing points. Okay, orthographic projection of the perspective elements. Orthographic projections mean front view and the top view of the object. Front view means if you are standing in front of the object, what you are seeing, that is front view. And from the top, what you can see and draw on a paper is a top view of that object. This is the orthographic projection of the perspective elements. Like here is a object. If you are standing here and seeing this object, what you can see, this is the front view of this object and this is the top view of the object. And how you can draw this, like front view, this is the front view of this object, and top view, this is the top view of this object. इस तरह से हम ऑब्जेक्ट्स के फ्रंट व्यू और टॉप व्यू बना सकते हैं. Okay, I hope you understood all the things I discussed about the perspective projection of the objects. If you have any doubt, you can ask me at any time. Thank you so much. Have a good day.